Hello, Harry Potter fans. Peter Kenneth here. Welcome back to the Potter Collector channel, where we are a community of collectors. This is a very exciting video. This right here is the very first in the new Wizarding Trunk theme, Lessons, Magical Lessons. So the previous theme was a year theme, so they did a box for each year. So each book essentially had its own box, and then they split Deathly Hallows in half and did part 1 and part 2, similar to the movies. This I am very excited about because they are doing 2 lessons per box. One of the lessons is one that we all know and we're familiar with, and the other is one that we're a little less familiar with. So we're going to get to see some really fun items from lessons that we love, and then some items from lessons that we maybe didn't know too much about. So this new theme should be magical. I know that one of the items in here is a book cover or dust jacket designed by Danny at Wizardry Workshop. He is incredible. You've seen his items on the channel before. I can't wait to see what it looks like. So the first thing you may be noticing is that the Wizarding Trunk has rebranded and redesigned their box. And we see it says the Wizarding Trunk presents the Owlery, and on the front is a nice profile of the Owlery, as well as some owls flying around the Owlery. On the side it says Fragile Magical Delivery. I say fragile because there are fragile magical items in here. So Fragile Magical Delivery or Fragile Delivery. On this side it says Owl Post. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes, don't want to see the cheat sheet, which is on the top. But on the front, or I guess the back of the cheat sheet, there is a Runes Stone Translation Information Sheet. So it has various runes. So Ancient Runes, that's gonna be one of the lessons, I guarantee it. So Ancient Runes is gonna be a lesson, which is very cool because I don't really know much about Ancient Runes except for when Hermione talks about going to Ancient Runes. So we have Ancient Runes as one of the lessons, and it's a translation information sheet. I wonder if we're going to need to use this for one of the items in the box as we continue on. But it has the name that I probably can't even pronounce. Let's see, Pertho, I can pronounce that. This means Pertho, and Pertho means mystery, pawn, and magic. We shall put this aside and see if we need to take this out and translate one of the items that are in this box. Otherwise, honestly, this is a great item just to frame and hang on your wall. Very magical, like the design of it. It looks like it's on a piece of parchment. It's on a pretty thick cardstock like paper, and the title font is actually really cool. Looks aged. All right, let's get rid of some of these schnigglies. All right, the first item that I am drawn to is something fluffy and earmuffs. We've got a pair of earmuffs. Herbology. So Ancient Runes and Herbology is my guess for the theme of this box. These are nice looking earmuffs. They almost look like mice, which is kind of fun because mice are kind of magical creatures. And they are adjustable, so if you have a larger head like myself, or if you have a smaller head, you can adjust it to fit your small head. And there you go, here are the earmuffs. I am now prepared to repot some mandrakes. Oh, it just adjusted. Did you say something? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. So once they were on, I was able to tighten it up and it drew the earmuffs closer to my ears, and it's very warm. I probably wouldn't wear this outside of requirements for Herbology, but very, very cool item. And again, they look like mice, and there's something I like about that. All right, next up, we have a little tin here. I can never pronounce this word. Venomous tentacula seedlings. I probably still didn't say it right, but that is the best I'm going to do. They are seeds. The Caffeinated Wizard Co. Caution, bite is venomous, 80 cents. So it's in this tin with this really cool looking label, something that you would purchase in the wizarding world. And because it's made by Caffeinated Wizard Co., I'm assuming it's something to do with coffee. It is. Now, what is it though? So there are coffee beans in here and tea. So it's a mixture of coffee beans, tea, oh, and chocolate chips. So I'm not sure if this is like a coffee tea or something. It smells really good. I like chocolate, coffee, and tea, so it probably would be good. It says for best results when watering, use water that is between 195 to 205 degrees. So this is like a tea, like a coffee tea. And I love the tin too. All right, next up we have a bath product. Now, I don't always use bath products when they come in subscription boxes, but this is, oh, it's hand sanitizer. That is very appropriate for the time that we are currently in. And then on the bottle, it's called, I can't pronounce this, it's a Rune. Awaz Defensive Spray Hand Sanitizer. The Rune Awaz represents strength, reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, enlightenment, endurance, defense, and protection. Definitely an appropriate name for a hand sanitizing spray. Iwas or Iwas is not to be confused with Awaz. What? I can't pronounce this stuff, I'm sorry. And it is made by Alchemy for the Skin. It's an all-natural spray hand sanitizer. The ingredients are aloe vera, ethyl alcohol, Simply Earth essential oils of lavender and sage. Let's give it a sniff. Smells awesome. Absolutely fantastic. And now the germs are gone. I almost feel like this could be a room spray. Smells very good. Okay, next up is a mask. So first we saw the sanitizer and now we have a mask, and it looks like a Herbology mask. One of the nice things about this packaging is it was sealed shut, so you know that the mask is clean. It's a green mask with some Herbology icons on it. The Mimbulus Mimbletonia is there, some earmuffs. We have a mandrake here. The back is black. It's a nice smooth fabric too. I feel like this would be comfortable to wear. And indeed, it is comfortable to wear. Very nice mask. It's a little bit too cutesy for me personally, but it's a really nice, well-made mask that is very comfortable, and it's the perfect size for my face personally. That and the hand sanitizer is a very thoughtful item for this current time that we're in. So well done, Wizarding Trunk. All right, we have, whoa, this is heavy. We have a pin, and it looks like a Herbology pin because of the little cardboard that it's on. And it's a double latch pin. Greenhouse number 3. It's greenhouse number 3. Wait until you see this. Actually, I haven't even seen it myself, so I'm gonna look at it first. Incredible. Such a clever pin. Oh my goodness. So here is greenhouse 3, and the wall lifts up to reveal the plants inside of greenhouse number 3. The front pin has some windows on it, so you can kind of see through and see what's inside of the greenhouse. And then if you open it up fully, it reveals all of the plants inside. It's a very heavy pin too. It is an enamel pin. Okay, next up, we have a potion. We have stink sap. Well, potion ingredient, I should say. This isn't a potion, it's a potion ingredient. And it says, a magical liquid found inside some plants or trees. Stink sap can be used to nurse ill creatures. Caution, very foul odor. It's a simple vial with clear green stink sap inside. And on the front is one of those Wizarding Trunk labels that we have all come to know and love. And in the background behind all of the words is a Mimbulus Mimbletonia. This potion ingredient design is very simple, which is nice because there are a lot of potions and potion ingredients out there that are a little bit over the top in my opinion. They're gorgeous and beautiful, but it's nice to have something that looks like it would just be in Snape's storage cupboard. And this definitely looks like a simple potion ingredient that would just be on your shelves. A lot of you have asked for a video about the potions that I keep looking up at. I will be doing a video sometime in the future, as well as a pin video showing my pin collection. So keep an eye out for those. My hands still smell like lavender and sage. It's really nice. All right, we have a t-shirt, a Herbology t-shirt. Let's see how it looks. It's a gray shirt, sports style ring spun. I wonder if ring spun makes it softer, because this is definitely softer than most Gildan shirts. It's a fairly simple design. It's not something I would wear outside of maybe the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, but there's a wood sign at the top that says Herbology, which actually looks very cool. And below it are some magical plants. A very pink-green theme to it. I am gonna put it on right now. The shirt on, I actually like it a little bit more on than I like it off. The sign is placed on a good location, at least for my chest. It's not a bad shirt. All right, what is this? Shriveled fig. The leaves of this plant have medicinal properties and are very useful in potion making. They're actually figs. Wait, oh no, they're pretty hard. So no, you can't eat them. But we have 2 potion ingredients, which is fantastic. And once again, it's a very understated, simple design that looks like I've got to go to the storage room and get some stink sap and some shriveled figs. I like this round bottle with the cork top, which you can actually remove, and look at the figs. And the label is tied on with a piece of twine. All right, we have a rune necklace. And we're gonna be able to figure out what this means. It's an arrow pointing up. So let's go to our information sheet and find the arrow pointing up. It is Tiwaz, and Tiwaz means justice, leadership, and authority. This is a metal charm and very thick. It's almost, I think it's like stainless steel or something. And it's heavy too. It's on a black wire string with a lobster claw clasp. I think that's what it's called, a lobster claw clasp. I'm not a necklace wearer, but it's a very nice necklace. All right, we're coming down to the final 3 items. Yes, we have more runes. We have stones with different runes on them. And there are 5 stones, and let's decipher these. They came in this black mesh bag. This first one is Kanaz. Wizarding Trunk is forcing me to mispronounce all these runes on this video. Again, I apologize if I am mispronouncing them. Kanaz, and it means knowledge, creativity, and inspiration. The next one, Yuraz, strength, power, and courage. This looks like an X, and that would be Gibo, which is love, gift, and marriage. Isla is stand still, block, or challenge. And the last one is like an hourglass, and it says Dagaz, dawn, day, and awareness. The last item here on this information sheet says the blank stone, which is Odin, which is unknowable, unsure, or uncertain. So the Wizarding Trunk probably had tons of stones made with all these different runes on them. And oh, rune stone translation. You're probably like, Peter, hello, you're translating stones and it's called the Rune Stone Translation Information Sheet. So yes, this information sheet here was meant to translate the stones that came in the box. And my assumption is everyone received different runes in their box, which is very fun. So everyone translated something different. 2 more items. One is an artwork piece. This is going to be the book cover, I'm assuming, so we're gonna save this for last. And let's take a look at this. So this little mandrake here is either just sitting very properly or really has to go to the bathroom. And then this corner looks like a Mimulus Mimbletonia, as well as some other magical herbaceous plants. And this is inside of Greenhouse 3. I really like the colors that were used. Tans, the browns, the greens, all mix really well together. We'll see who did this when we look at the information sheet. Last but not least, we have the book cover. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this book cover will cover the American edition Harry Potter books. So this, I'm assuming, is for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. But first, let's see. I haven't even looked at it yet. Danny uses gold foiling out the wazoo. Like every opportunity he has, he uses gold foiling, which I love. The Niffler inside of me loves. I haven't even opened it all the way and I'm already freaking out. All right, so it's an Ancient Runes book cover. Oh my goodness. So the goal of these book covers is so that you can create your own Hogwarts library with spell books and class books. The Ancient Runes textbook, and it's called Runes of the Ancient World. Written by Leander Lazarus. Look at all that gold foiling. Okay, let's put it on a book. Let's remove this dust jacket here. For those of you who don't know how to put these on, we're gonna lay it down flat and center it on the spine as best we can. Open up the front cover, and then before you create a crease, you wanna make sure that the line is right on the edge of the book. I'm not gonna create the crease yet, I'm just gonna fold the book cover down and then kind of push the jacket into the spine of the book. Then we're going to lift up the book and then fold around the other side, close that up. Then once everything is good and adjusted, we can create the crease. And there you have it, your textbook for Ancient Runes. Fantastic. Here's the spine and the back cover, which is also gold foiled because of course. And on the inside front flap is a marbled design. Love this. This is gonna be fantastic up top on the shelves. Now the Herbology and Ancient Runes box, which is what this was, is sold out. You can still sign up for the Wizarding Trunk for their future lessons boxes. They do an every other month subscription box. And then in between their normal theme or subscription, which again is magical classes or lessons, they do special edition boxes. So for example, they're doing a Halloween box. They'll be doing a Christmas themed box. You may be saying, oh, I wish I had that book cover. Send them an email and see what extra items they have. I think that they are going to make book covers for all 7 of the Harry Potter books. So the Ancient Runes book cover this here won't fit a Deathly Hallows book, and a Deathly Hallows book cover, whichever lesson theme that they choose for that, wouldn't fit Sorcerer's Stone. So at the end of the theme, we should have 7 lesson books. Let's go over some favorites and least favorites. My absolute, without a doubt, favorite item, this book cover by Danny at Wizardry Workshop. Check him out on YouTube. He does fantastic replicas, demos on how to create replicas for yourself. It's a very interesting channel, so definitely go check him out. My second favorite item is probably this necklace. Even though I don't wear necklaces, I like the design of it. I like that it looks like a stone, but it's made out of metal, and I like the finish on it, a simple design. My least favorite items, although it's a useful item for this current time, it's the mask. I'm just not a fan of the cartoon-like design of it personally, but beside that, it's a great mask. And then my second least favorite of this box is the artwork. It just doesn't resonate with me too much. I do love the color profile though, the greens and the brown and the tans. It's just not my favorite artwork piece that has come out of the Wizarding Trunk. What about you guys? What were your favorites? What were your least favorites? Let me know in the comments down below. Not only do I like to know what you guys are into, but it helps the Wizarding Trunk determine what you guys are interested in, and that can have an influence on what items are put into future boxes. All right, let's take a look at the information sheet. Herbology and Ancient Runes, so we were correct. The first item, Runes of the Ancient World book cover. It's a Wizarding Trunk exclusive. It says, this book cover was created for us by Danny at Wizardry Workshop. There will be an exclusive lesson-themed textbook cover in each of the lesson boxes that will fit the first edition American hardcover books. Be sure to subscribe and collect the entire set. Okay, so these are going to fit all 7 of the Harry Potter books, which I'm gonna have to get another set. You can find really inexpensive beat up copies on eBay. Also check thrift stores. You can find Harry Potter books at thrift stores. But if you want a nice set of beat up Harry Potter books to put your lessons themed textbook covers on, because you don't really need nice looking books because the cover is gonna cover them anyway. Now, if you are outside of the United States, you might have to pay a chunk of change for shipping. Number 2, the Venomous Tentacula seedlings. This coffee and tea blend includes black coffee, whole coffee, chicory, and milk chocolate chips. Not a fan of tea or coffee? Display these seedlings on your Herbology shelves. Fuzzy pink earmuffs. Those are pink? Oh, they are pink. So I am color deficient. So I'm not colorblind, so I can see colors, but I have trouble with some colors, like determining the difference between colors. And I just thought these were gray. Now that I'm looking up close at them, they are indeed pink, and pink would be appropriate for Herbology. Don't forget to mind your earmuffs, students. Number 4, the Greenhouse 3 pin, a Wizarding Trunk exclusive. This see-through hinged greenhouse pin gives you a peek inside Greenhouse 3. Inside the greenhouse. This watercolor print was created by J.P. Misselcrow, and it is also a Wizarding Trunk exclusive. The Bag of Rune Stones. Use this spoiler sheet to decipher what lies in your future. Tiwa's Rune Necklace. This charm represents justice, leadership, and authority. Shriveled fig ingredient. This magical plant has powerful properties in potion making. Bottled by Pureblood Apothecary. Herbology shirt, a Wizarding Trunk exclusive. The cloth face mask, also a Wizarding Trunk exclusive. This cloth face mask will be great to wear while working in the garden or those days while taking a quick trip out of the house. Iwaz or Iwaz hand sanitizer. Iwaz or Iwaz represents strength, defense, and protection. At this time, we thought that a hand sanitizer with these properties was something everyone around the world would benefit from. Made for us by Alchemy for the Skin. And the final item, A vial of stink sap. This recently procured vial of stink sap has many magical uses, such as aiding in nursing ill creatures back to health. This vial was bottled by Pure Blood Apothecary. So that is the very first lessons themed box by the Wizarding Trunk. If you would like to subscribe to the Wizarding Trunk, check out the description down below. There's also a coupon code to save 10% off of your order. That coupon code is PotterCollector10. If you have any questions about Harry Potter or Harry Potter collecting, please feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also join the Potter Collector community on Instagram at the Potter Collector or on Twitter at Potter Collector. Now it's time to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep collecting. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. You can subscribe right up here. You can also look at some previously posted content down here. If you have any questions about Harry Potter books or collecting, please feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to help. But for now, I must go. See you next time.
Whoa, where'd he go?